Hi, this is Joseph Tan here from goodmonday.com. A lot of organizations have a set of core values that look good and sound good, but in reality, they are toothless. So how do we put teeth into our set of core values? There are 3 leadership practices we need to bear in mind. First is the leadership practice of learning how to inspire. Most managers, team leaders, and supervisors, they are very good at talking about numbers. They are good at dealing with bottom lines, but numbers alone numb. Giving instructions alone is not enough. We need to learn how to inspire our people. One important skill of inspiration is the skill of storytelling, the skill of connecting your values with your day-to-day experiences. It's very important that we as leaders know how to connect the dots. That's why I would recommend that when you begin your meetings, do not begin your meetings by talking about numbers. Start your meeting with an inspiring story. Show how your values make a difference in the life of customers. Show how your values actually make an impact to the lives of employees. You need to begin connecting with your people by addressing the heart and mind first. So don't just be a manager, learn how to be a motivator, because once you're able to engage the heart and the mind, the hands and the feet would naturally follow along. Secondly, what about rituals? Because values are toothless unless you have a set of rituals that reinforce your stated values. Now, how does rituals look like? While the values addresses the why, the rituals addresses the how. How are the values going to be demonstrated on a day-to-day basis? So rituals means that managers and leaders need to have a process thinking oriented approach. How can I put in a system, a structure, a process whereby I can encourage the expression of my organization's core values? For example, if innovation is one of the organization's core values, do we provide the environment for innovation to happen? Do we provide the tools for innovation to happen? Do we reward our people when innovation finally do happen? The environment, the tools, and the reward is part of the ritual to make the values come alive. That means in order to put teeth into your values, the leader and manager not only needs to be a motivator, but you need to be a designer. You need to be a designer of the right process that will facilitate the expression of your values through rituals that make sense, focusing on the environment, the tools, and the reward. Because your job as the designer is to focus more on the worker and not on the work, on the premise that if you take care of the worker will take care of the work. The third set of teeth that you need to put into your values is the teeth of discipline. Discipline nowadays is becoming an unpopular word. But discipline is absolutely necessary, because without a set of consequences, your values is just a list of suggestions. No organizations would say that their values are just suggestions. The values need to be enforced. Now, if you need to enforce your values, there must be consequences that are attached to the values. Otherwise, it would just be a nice set of suggestions. The seriousness of enforcing discipline depends on the element of speed. That means when a violation is detected, action needs to be taken as soon as possible, because the longer you wait, your inaction would actually be interpreted as agreement that violation is actually acceptable. In fact, the longer you wait and the longer you do not enforce the consequences, the opposite of the values will start to become a part of your culture. Without discipline, your values is just a set of good intentions which will not be implemented into observable actions. So, why are your values toothless? It may be because leaders have forgotten about the art of inspiring others, the art of motivation, the art of storytelling. Or leaders and managers have been focusing so much on the work they have forgotten about the worker. They have not focused on designing rituals, systems, and processes that encourages the worker, and they have been focusing too much on the work itself. Or it could be because consequences are not enforced. Discipline is lacking. Without discipline, team members will look at core values just as a set of suggestions, and it will be without teeth. Someone once said that in order for evil to triumph is that good men do nothing. You cannot afford to do nothing when it comes to your values. You need inspiration, rituals, and discipline. Think about it. This is Joseph Tan here from goodmonday.com. If you're interested to find out more about my leadership development programs, well, check out the website goodmonday.com. And I also offer online coaching services. Check out the details at goodmonday.com/coaching. Look forward to having a conversation with you then. Thanks for watching.